Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks at Lizen's Bourbon Bar. And I'm Matt, and that's Keith. And this New Beer Thursday, we got a crazy new beer from Twin Oast Brewing. Alright guys, welcome back. We got our can here from Twin Oast Brewing, Oast House Reserve Meet Your Maker. You have to say it that way and put your head down.
I got scared. Yeah, I got scared with that one.
Like
that was pretty intimidating.
Right?
Yeah.
I felt like that was an intense moment in our beer journey. Because this is number 8. And that's where we are.
Crazy
and
8.
Keith was like, you know what, Matt? I have the perfect beer for you. And he's trying to knock out the top 2. And I feel like that's where he's trying to go. So we're gonna see if this one gets you there.
Look, we don't want to be bottom 5.
That's right. Know? I mean, out of 8, it's not really that far of a place to fall, but you know what I'm saying? It might push them down. So we're gonna see where this goes. This one is a 12.6% alcohol, 100 IBUs, which we have learned from Keith that is the bitterness level of this beer.
Very bitter.
I have not figured out if I like bitter beers or not yet.
I think you do, because what we've realized is the higher bitter coffee flavor is what shows up more on the ones you've liked.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm with you.
It's the mid beers, the lighter beers that aren't quite as bitter that you haven't been a fan of.
And we have some of those because I bought some because I thought they were super cool, and then Keith was like, "You're not gonna like this," and I'm like, "We're definitely gonna try this."
He's not gonna hate it.
So I don't know what else we have on here. This says, you know what? The part that I do like about this is it tells you what temperature you're supposed to drink your beer at, and I feel like that's super cool. And what would happen if you didn't follow this and you were like, "Yo, it's like freezing"? You know what I'm saying?
So usually when it's super cold, like a lot of the light lagers, what's going to happen is you're going to lose some of that flavor, so it's just going to be masked.
So that's good that this is cold then.
It's good that it's not as cold as, you know,
frozen.
Yeah, like the 32 to 40 degrees that, you know, the big brands that everyone in America drink that you're supposed to drink.
Them.
That way you don't taste it.
Yeah, well, I don't think you want to taste it.
That's why it's served at that.
Hence the reason we will never have one of those on this channel. It's always going to be some crazy cool beers.
But hey, if you like that, that's fine.
It is. While you're looking for one of these. And that's awesome. But this one is supposed to be served at 50 to 55 degrees. And you're supposed to pour it into a snifter. And as y'all know, we have snifters because we're super cool like that. And that's what we do. And being the beer expert that Keith is, we had to get the perfect glass for him to be able to tell us exactly what he pulls from this. Wow, dude, this looks like coffee. Yes. I'm hyped. And it's got like a nice little bubble ring on here.
So with this brewery, they're out near Sandusky, not quite in Sandusky. So like 45 minutes, hour away from Cleveland.
Yeah, because this is on, Catawba Island.
Catawba Island, yeah.
Okay.
So they, I guess, I haven't been out there. I've heard from other people. They have a really nice setup where they have outdoor games during the summer.
Cornhole and stuff?
Stuff like that. But like
Giant Jenga.
They probably have that too. Again, I haven't been out there, but that's what I hear from the people talking. It's really nice. We're gonna go there. Setup, yeah.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna play cornhole, and I'm gonna beat Keith, 21-6. That's my bet.
I was aiming lower. I figured 3, but you know, whatever.
Well, now I at least have to let him score 6, so that way. We're gonna do a beer Olympics one day. I'm super excited for this. We were just talking about this. We're gonna have like a beer Olympics, but it's gonna be like the weirdest games you've ever heard of, and we're gonna do them live on Facebook and YouTube one day. And I feel like if you guys would like to see that, write us some comments, let us know if you'd watch that. And we'll do various beers throughout it and challenges to see who wins at whatever we choose. And I feel like that would be super cool.
Yeah, I think the first one I'll pick is shotgunning a lower alcohol beer, because I know you're going to love that.
Oh wait, we're doing drink challenge? Yes.
Oh, I thought it was beer challenges. So I mean, that's kind of
I was thinking like
beer pong and stuff like that.
Thing. Yeah, I mean, we did a beer pong live once on Facebook. I thought that went pretty well. So we'll get into our beer here. Oh wow, that's different. It smells like coffee. Mm-hmm. It smells almost like a sour note and then coffee, which is a little different. So you got your roasted coffee beans.
Yep.
And they've been soaking in water for quite a while. And this is when you take the filter out of the coffee machine this is what I taste on this. That's what I smell coming from the end here.
So it's supposed to have some dark fruit in it. I can smell some sweetness.
Almost like a peanutty. Not a peanut, but like an almond, like a dried almond-ish. It has like a nut smell on it. I feel like this is gonna be really good, and it's dark as hell. So I feel like this is right up my wheelhouse. I think Keith might have been right on this.
And with this one, they said it was what type of barrel did I say it was?
Oh, this is in Basil Hayden barrels.
Yeah.
So if you all know the Basil Hayden bottles, we have quite a few of them here. This is Basil Hayden toast. The toast is just in a triple charred barrel, and that's where you get the toast from. This would be in like a normal Basil Hayden bottle, and that's super cool with me. So it should have that little wood kick on the end, and the kind of toastiness and smoke that I look for when I'm drinking something. So you ready?
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys out there. I hope you guys have some super cool beer in your hand right now. Oh wow, that's really good.
So I get the coffee almost up front, and then as it's going, back, you can there's like a fruit,
like a dried raspberry.
Yeah,
it tastes like a dried out raspberry. So we all know how I like to take cookie trays and put stuff in ovens. So if I was to take a tray of raspberries, put them in the oven and dry them out, and then you would grind them up just to put them with your hops and stuff to make the beer, that's the taste you get at the back. Is the dried raspberry
with a slight dark chocolate that is kind of shaved over it.
Yeah, this is really good. I like this.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be in your top 2, but can't be that far out.
No, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think this would be within the 3-4 range for me of our first 8 videos here, right? Or 7, 8.
This is number 8. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I hope you guys watched the video that we had the other day, and you guys all went to Masthead and picked up the.
Well, ordered it. Pickup's not till
Saturday.
Saturday the 4th is when they would pick it up.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, this video will be next week. So, yeah, it would have been last weekend. So I hope you guys got out there to go get that, because I thought that was super good, and that was like my number 2 of our first 7 videos. So, if that means anything to you, with my beer palate. I'm honest though. I will tell you what I get from it.
Yeah.
I actually think this is pretty good. This is really good. I can't get over the dried fruit at the end. I'm like, this is different. I didn't expect that to come out of there.
This is almost kind of what you expected from. This is what I expected coming from some of the Bourbon County.
Okay, if you were to give me a chocolate raspberry coffee stout, I think this would be what I would say this is.
Yeah.
And I would have, and this would, if that would have been on the front label, I would have been like, that's right on point with exactly what I'm tasting through this. Not that it's not, you know what I'm saying? Not that it's not good as it is right here. Because I also do feel like the beginning of this, if you read this can to people when you tell them, I got a beer for you, just meet your maker. It's like, dude, how solid is it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that just is like, you know what? I feel like I want to meet my maker right now. Pour me one of those. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a very, one of them bottles where you're like, or God, I keep saying bottles. One of them cans that you're just like, you know what? I'd have to have that. It's super cool. And I feel like this is super awesome. This is a good one. I think I would rate this like 3rd or 4th on my list here. We should come up with a chart of like 1 to 10, what you would rate it on there. And then you can have your top 5 favorites or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? And then you'd have like, we just started doing that on the Bourbon channel. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yo, we should probably start rating this like 1 out of 10 and then see what it is. We only did that in the 2 videos so far, so they're not out yet. But we did start, we should do that too.
But this one's one of my, like I've had this one before previous years, or there's similar release.
And does it get better each year that you have it? Do they improve it, or is it the same?
It's probably similar. I mean, it's probably similar recipes, and they put it in different barrels. I don't remember what the barrel was last year when they did it or whatever. But
so they buy different used barrels to put this in each time.
I imagine. I don't know for sure. This is just assumptions.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Because sometimes you can't get the barrels you want.
That's true. That's true.
So next year they might not be able to get the Basil Hayden. Maybe they'll have to go to Plan B, which might be better, might be worse. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe look at like a freaking Blanton's one, or like a Buffalo Trace barrel or something. Dude, that'd be killer. I feel like that would give it almost the same taste on the end, because what's coming out of that barrel that's already been washed is just going to be a charred barrel with, you know, some whiskey that drained out of it from heat. And
I don't have the heat that I used to get with some of these.
Yeah, this doesn't have it. It's almost like a dryness that comes to your mouth after you're done drinking it. It's like dry in the back and it comes up, and it's different. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like that I get that from a lot of beers, and I just never really pay too much attention. It just dries out the back of my mouth and comes forward, and it starts to dry your tongue coming forward. But yeah, overall, I think this is a super solid beer. This would be one that you can bring to a party and pour for your friends, and I feel like they would enjoy this if they do like stouts. So it's not overly chocolatey. It does have that hint of raspberry in it, and it's very coffee forward, and I feel like if you like coffee, you would like this. My wife would probably like this. So I feel like that's a good thing. So, and if I went to the store, how much would I pay for one of these cans?
So per can, they're about $5, so you're probably getting a 4-pack right around 20. But the higher alcohol of over 12%, you're gonna end up doing that most of the time. So
yeah, I noticed that too, because I picked up a couple. I'm like, Keith, we gotta try these. I'm like, wow, every beer is $5-6. This is crazy. I'm like, I got 3.
Yeah, but again, you gotta remember, they're doing the same thing that they are here, where they're aging these things, and they're
so it has to sit there.
It's taking up space for them, so
so it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a good buy. Honestly, in my opinion, this is a good buy.
It's definitely worth a try.
Super solid. So, like we tell you in all the videos, I hope you guys are drinking while you're watching us. But if you're not at home, don't be driving, don't do the thing, and get home safe. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and feel free to shoot us ideas on any platform of what you want us to drink or what you want us to try or your favorite beer. Just write it down in the comments. We'd appreciate it. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.